Hello, everyone. So excited to have Lisa Berry here. Her energy, her excitement, and she's always happy. When I see her today, she's live on Facebook. She's doing great jobs. She's already number one international bestseller author, Anthology Show Host, podcast prosperity producer, and she used to work in radio show, right? So, welcome to my show, Lisa.
Oh,
I'm
thank
very
you
excited. Very excited.
There's so the excitement comes from being, getting to have this conversation with you, who you care so much to help, and that's why we're all here to say, how can we do this? And so, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, Lisa, tell me about yourself first. I know you had very adventurous life in your career, and you are very successful. Tell me the secrets. What did you do?
Sharing, I love it, and I make nothing a secret. What I would love to share with you specifically about the path of careers and such is the number one thing I knew I wanted to do, no matter what career path I was ever on or decided to change or do, was I needed to be happy, and I needed to lead with that. And so when I knew, you can tell when you're happy and when you're like, ooh, I'm doing this for the wrong reasons, or I don't really want to, if it's just for financial, or if it's to please somebody else, parents, who knows. And for me, I was lucky. I knew I fell in love with nutrition. I definitely, in the health and wellness industry, was for me. But there were so many other things. And I thought, well, why do I have to just be a nutritionist? And so, and it was an interesting thing. As I knew I had to be an entrepreneur. And Pantea, the reason I knew I had to be an entrepreneur, and I knew I was going to be laughed at, was two things. I did not want to wear shoes, and I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat, not when it was a lunch break or a break. And this was, I couldn't wrap my head around somebody else telling me those things. And so the next hardest thing as an entrepreneur, once you decide that you are going to be an entrepreneur, and I'm so excited to share who should be and who shouldn't be, and when is the best time to be, is other people's comments, other people's judgments. So what are you into now, Lisa? What are you doing now? Because you wear so many hats, right? You have to learn the marketing, the business, your passion, your scheduling, how to use the computer, how to live stream. So my journey is taking me. So when I did finally, not finally, because I'm sure it will change again, but in 2015, I thought, I totally want my own radio show and I'm going to make money at it and I'm going to support myself. And then podcasting became a thing, and then training people on podcasting and messaging and writing books. So I put it all together and I call myself a well-being coach.
Yeah, it really fits you, like really suits you. So, tell me about the radio show. You've been there. So, did you where are you living first?
I'm in Ontario. Yes.
Yes, you're living the same place that I'm living.
Yes, we're neighbors.
Yeah,
by an
Canada.
hour or two. Yes.
So, how did you approach there, and how did you start to be a radio show host?
Okay. As a nutritionist, I was welcomed on multiple, oh my gosh, so many TV shows. So I did a lot of TV appearances. And then for other people, for myself, I was a contributor to our local TV station. And I realized that I did not love TV. I did not love mainstream TV because they really censor you. They either stop you from saying things that you want to say, or they tell you to say things that you don't want to say. So I knew that was a no. Also, video was very distracting for me. I move around a lot. I speak quickly, all those things. And so I thought, I think I really would love to try radio. And so there was a station, it's an online radio. And so online radio was really helpful for me because I had to slow this down and really enunciate, which allowed me to connect with listeners a lot more. And listeners would call in and email me and write to me and say, I want to be on your show, or I love your show. And I thought, I can make my living from this. I can have such an amazing show. I could give them an amazing product that they can market themselves with, because I knew I needed that, right? I need these lovely interviews that you provide, Pantea. They are, if anybody's considering or would like to be on your show, Pantea, this is valuable. This is you sharing me with your audience. This is you providing a platform for an opportunity for me to share and not just interview others. So I knew there was value. And I ran the show for 4 years, Light on Living, and I interviewed authors. And I ended up becoming an author because a lot of people, the relationships that you build with your guests, they're priceless. And if there's one lesson, if I could share with everybody, because we're talking about up-leveling, is that money comes through people. We don't just make it, it comes through relationships and value, and what can we exchange. So I kind of went on this whole path of message delivering and expression. And I have an incredible business partner now, Tomas Garza, and we help others with their messaging and how to have a show and what to do with it and how to feel good and have desire and passion.
I was in the same shoe. And everybody asks me, what is your end goal for being a podcaster? Because you're not making money out of it right now.
Yes.
I actually creating this connection with my guest, as you said, is so priceless, because it's in a very deep level. When they talk about their own story, they go very deeply inside and come on the surface. So we have lots of great connection together. And they refer me a lot of clients, and then I refer them clients. They get clients out of my show, a lot of them.
Yes.
And the great thing is I'm writing book as well. So as you see, yes, there are lots of pieces that you can complete inside the show.
Yes. And that's the fun that actually keeps the desire going. If you are not passionate or have desire, guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to give any attention to your business.
Exactly.
You're not going to promote. You're not going to make more connections. You're not going to follow up. It gets put off to the back burner. And honestly, to grow a business, it does. It starts like a snowball, and you never know how big it's going to get or where it's going to take you. And some of the times, a lot of surprise invitations have shown up. Would I, people have come to, would you be an affiliate marketer for my product or service?
Exactly. Me too. I do that.
There's MLMs, there's affiliates, there's just pure commissions, there's joint ventures, there's so many ways. And so it's so important at that time to know what you do love to do, because in the beginning, you can be a yes person and you say yes to way too many things. But sometimes you need to learn and go, ooh, that wasn't me. And I've been so taken off my path that you need to come back. And I used to say yes to too many book chapters. I love anthologies. I love contribution books. But what happens is that you say yes to so many that I don't right now today, I have no desire to write anything right now. Like, it's not in me. There's nothing to write. I want to teach. I want to support. I want to train. I want to do my shows. But 2 years ago or 3 years ago, even, I couldn't stop writing. There was so much to write. So listening to your, what is calling you? Yes.
Intuition. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Your heart's desire. Yeah.
There are a lot of pieces in Amazon, and not everybody know about this contribution and stuff. And I don't want to go deep into it, but you get some benefits out of it, because the great thing is you get exposure together. There is a teamwork, and it's lots of live shows, talking. And you probably go to stage if it was not COVID.
Yes.
It's a great tool.
Networking.
Yeah, networking, as you said. Networking is the best one. And a lot of again, a lot of experiences. So I have few questions from you.
All right.
What is 3 tips you can give entrepreneurs to be successful in their business?
Okay. I want to say patience is the first one, but I don't want to lead with that one. So hold on. But it's very important. I'm going to roll that patience into it. It is consistency, a huge tip. Oh, no. I'm going to roll 3 of them in together. So a lot of the times what we do is we do our first thing or the first day, or we put something out for the first time and we judge it right away. You're going to do it. You're going to do it, but I promise you, please don't put all that much into it, because, and other people will ask you, well, how much money did you make? Well, how many viewers did you have? How many people showed up? And yes, in a business, we have to measure things. Of course we do, right? You can't pay your bills by hope, right? I wish we could. But the first thing is to give it time. So consistency and patience, I have to say that, and to not judge right away. We don't want our hearts broken in the beginning, of course. We don't want to feel rejected. Nobody liked it. Nobody commented. Let me share this with you. This was mind-blowing to me, Pantea. When I first started posting and stuff, I didn't want to learn about algorithms and the way they're measured and who gets seen where. I just had trust, I had faith. And I still do, of course. But when I started measuring, because now I'm going to sell commercials or sponsorships, I started feeling a little like yucky. I didn't want to measure, but I had to prove that I had value and exposure and all that stuff, because now my eyes were, well, how many today? How many this? And my self-confidence, it was dropping, and sometimes it was up and sometimes it was down. And I thought, I can't do this. I want to be happy if one person, we all hope more than one person, but if one person was watching, you know what? That could be your one client. That could be your one referral to something big. And so I decided that anybody I would sell any commercial advertising or sponsoring to, they would share that mindset with me and that heart set. And those who really want the numbers, then yes, they should go to people with the numbers. So number one tip, there's a bunch of tips, but the tip around that is know who you are and what will allow you to stay focused and on track. Because if it damages your drive, if it damages your motivation, back up and get away from that. That is not for you. Okay. That was like 5. I don't mean that. Wait, should I share some more, or?
Sure. I said 3.
I think I gave 5 in there, so I didn't know what I was doing. So
no, go.
Yeah. So the other thing too is your passion. When you're passionate about something,
that's the first one, I guess.
Is that the passion? Yeah. You will talk about it forever. You will study it. You will learn. You'll ask questions. You'll connect with it. So that passion is really your rocket fuel. It's what's going to take you to that next level. And as soon as it starts lowering, which you can have a lull, if something happens, maybe you're distracted, maybe there's been an illness in the family, or something shocking happened, or maybe you need a break. But you want to be able to get back up. If you're a little bit low in the passion and your attention's not there, take a moment and sit with yourself and say, why did I love this in the first place? Does that still exist? Do I need to be flexible and not rigid that it has to be this way? And I'll share on this one. When I started in doing radio, I love radio, love internet radio. But I was starting to get, after every Monday for 4 years, and then sometimes Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, I thought I would like to try podcasting. I would like to try to do it when I decide to do it and not at a specific time. Oh, hi, we have company. We have an audience. Yay.
Yes, please. If you want to change the cartoon. Can we have a break for a few seconds? We come back.
Sure. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Do we stop it? Do we?
No. Please subscribe to Pantea Kalhor Transition channel and order my book, Rules of Change for the Better. Tune up your mood and transform your life to reach your biggest dreams. You're back.
No, I loved that. That was fun. We had a
Yes,
commercial.
yes, I have commercial
That was
for
one.
this reason. Sometimes.
See how you did that? That's another huge tip, is to be flexible.
Yes,
Even in even in the way you're producing, your shows. Maybe you've never had a commercial, maybe now you have a commercial, maybe you bring on, my cats always get in the videos. Actually, they're being really good right now, so this is good.
oh, okay, Lisa. So, did you finish with the three
Well,
tips?
I think you know what, you
Yes.
have to have that desire and passion. So what I was going to share, that if you notice that it is kind of lacking, you do want to remind yourself, why did I fall in love with this? What was my purpose? Was I trying to teach people, help people? Am I trying to grow? Because maybe what you had started off doing and teaching, you've completed it, you've fulfilled it, and you can expand on it or move on or go deeper. So I like that. Like, just check in with your passion, be patient, don't measure too early. And another thing too, and it's huge with entrepreneurs, be mindful of who you listen to, who's talking to you, who's judging and criticizing or putting you on the stand, like you have to validate things.
Exactly.
Yeah, those are big
You
ones.
know, I found out everybody is unique,
Yes.
and some people even with no like university degree make a lot of money
Yes.
because they find a way how to make it. Some people with a lot of degrees, lot of qualification, they just don't have that confidence to
Yeah.
make, or they don't know how to do it,
Yes.
right? So you can't judge people by what they doing, how they make money. As I see, a lot of coaches I talk, some of them just trying in this loop, that get involved in the loop of getting certification, get called. I said, you really don't need too much certification.
No.
As soon as you just focus on what you exactly know and you're passionate about, and you really know that you can serve your client with, that's it. Like my for fertility coaching, first what happened, because I was struggling with fertility for 2 years, and then I tried acupuncture, holistic medicine, body and mind connection. Finally I got pregnant. And then that starts because I was over 40 of age, and all of my friends asked me, how did you do that? And they refer different people, and I started coaching even without without like uh, any requisite, like
Yes.
yeah, any qualification for coaching first. And then I said, all right, I'm doing this coaching for free, helping people. Let's just make money out of it and be a real coach. So that's why I educate myself. I learned all the missing puzzle of my own qualification, and that's it. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
was there. To be honest, yes, you are never perfect. You are never perfect. Probably you feel that, oh no, I'm gonna go and learn this one, I'm gonna go but whatever you know exactly and you're good at it, you have to extend it.
Yes. Yes, I am absolutely for. That's actually why I love teaching some classes, because I know I don't know everything or how to teach it. Maybe exactly, I have an idea. I feel like I want to, but I know I'm going to go and do my homework and learn on how to teach something. I just did this. This is interesting. We do something, Tomas and I do Mic Masters, and
Oh.
teach people how to have confidence on the mic. And it's so simple, Pantea, is how to introduce yourself, how to ask a question, how to start a conversation. But when some I can talk. So, but just because I can talk doesn't mean I should, right? And so we have to. And what do people want to hear? So I was listening to a podcast, and I went, I love the way this woman is speaking. This guest, she's doing something. So then I got to um, analyze and learn. I was like, what am I picking up from her? What do I like about it? And so I kind of took what she was saying and how she was saying it, and I made this little lesson out of it. And it was such a hit. And you know what, that we had the group today, and it was just so much fun. And so it's because I know that I didn't know how to do it, but I knew that I would be good at teaching or training it once I learned. So you're right, Pantea, it's about being flexible and saying, I'm willing to grow, and whenever I'm willing to grow, am I willing to teach this? And is it going to serve people? Is it going to up-level them?
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, I also found out something else because of my clients. First of all, I did it free for a couple of friends. And then when it comes to business, real business, you have to know that you need a system,
Yes.
something organized, something that if you can teach it to somebody, is structured enough to be teachable, right?
Yes.
So it's not just doing something that out of the sudden, all of the sudden, oh, you do this, that. But if it's structured enough, people trust you more.
Yes. Yes. And you know what a system provides for a lot of people? I realized that I really enjoy partnerships. Now I've had a few, and there's things that I absolutely that don't work and things that do work. And currently with Tomas, what really works is that sometimes I'm unable to say no or something, or I want to give something away for free, but I have accountability to a partner. So I can say, well, you know what, because of the partnership, we're unable to do this, but we can do this. So accountability and structure, but when you have a system too, that what you're talking about, something that's replicable. Did I say that word? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's always a tough word for me. And then you also have confidence in, this is how we do it. Okay, I know there's step 1, step 2, step 3. So the more confident you show up as a teacher, then your clients or students or whichever there are, patients, they're going to be more confident because you're showing up that way. And I like,
Exactly.
it's helpful to charge money.
Yeah,
too.
because it's more confident when something is more structured, repeatable. But if you every time you have something new, then it's not easy to align it with what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the 3 steps that entrepreneurs fail?
Oh, okay. And I wrote this down because I was thinking about it. Okay, so we just kind of talked about some of them. Is doubt. So we didn't talk about doubt, but I would like to expand on doubt. Doubt that it will work for you, that you think, it's worked for them, but it won't work for me. Or it was good the first time out, but I don't think I can keep doing this. Like a lot of a doubt will creep into our minds, and it's important to find out why. Where's that coming from? Is it fear? Is it just lack of experience? Because every time we do something over and over again, like I'm trying to think of something as silly as well, okay, it's not silly. I'm a nutritionist. I'm just a healthy person. So I soak my seeds. I soak my seeds in my nuts. And the first time I did, I was all nervous, like, oh, how long and this and that. And why does it look like that after? And oh, it's changed. But the more I did it, the more confidence I had in it. And the more I was able to even show other people how to do it. So this doubt right away that, oh, I can't do that. We've got to, don't just push it away. You can if you can, but honestly, figure out where it's coming from, address it, love it, nurture it. Where's that doubt coming from? Because you don't want to just jump in and then say, wow, I doubted that I could swim and I really can't. And now you're drowning, right? So address the doubt. Lack of authenticity. This one is interesting. So I'm authentically a freak cat mom. And I need to be authentic about that because I inevitably will talk about cats. And I don't want to annoy other people. So I need to really love that about me and be authentic. I need to be authentic if I eat meat, if I'm a nutritionist, and some people thought I was a vegan for so long because I was talking about vegetables. But I need to be authentic so that when I do talk about eating meat, how is it that I eat meat? Why, what does that look like? And authenticity is about, if we have some people actually, our clients right now, who are afraid to have the conversation sit on them for too long. They get uncomfortable, right? And they go, oh, I don't want to talk about me or my story anymore. I want to talk about all the good that I want to do and why what the benefit is of the world. That, like, they turn it on. Oh, it's for others. But being authentic means allowing others to get to know you, and letting them see if there's a connection, if they resonate. Because anybody can put a manual together. It's how are you delivering that?
Exactly. That's why. Because why my clients love to work with me, because I had to mute you because the early reflection. So the clients ask me about my own experience about the fertility. That's why they go and come and enroll with my program. That's the same with you, as you said. Let's say, even with the medical doctor, if you go to a medical doctor and that medical doctor had the same issue that you're suffering now, she can help you better.
Right.
Because of my fertility issue, I had a lot of interviews after for my podcast and book, and then there were amazing women there, all of them experts, fertility doctors and other expertise about the fertility, and most of them had the same issue. So that's why they really understand the pain of their patients.
Yes. That connection is what will, provide the longevity of the relationship, the client relationship, and also the depth of which, because let's just say somebody came to you, Pantea, and said, I need help to get pregnant. But then as you share more of your story, then they realize, oh, wow, Pantea's also done this or has gone through this, and now it can deepen. So it's the longevity in time, but it's also the depth. I've had some of my clients for 15 years. It's not for the same reason originally, but because the authenticity is there, that I would call it a friendship, but it's business and we do that, and there's those boundaries. But there's that connection. Yeah, very, very powerful.
And the third one?
What's my third one? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I would probably say that, a lot of mistakes that we can make is not, when I say the rigidity, like the inflexibility,
Not
and
being open.
it's being
Learning,
open to grow,
probably.
to learning. It's the openness that what you've been teaching or saying has possibly had new information, and it's different. And I have to tell you this, as a nutritionist, back in the day, cottage cheese was like, you had to eat cottage cheese. Everybody ate cottage cheese. And I told a lot of people, hundreds of people, to eat cottage cheese. And revisiting that now, that was 2003, so almost 17, 18 years later. It's very important of me addressing, if I'm going to have somebody eat cottage cheese, is it organic? Is it this? And no, we don't do this. We do this. Is it pasteurized? Is it? So, and teaching those benefits. But I had to not be so rigid to say, no, I've said one thing, I've taught it, I can't go back on what I've said. We can't have any embarrassment or pride.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
These are different, like very unique ideas you have. I love it. Because, about this point, let's say, I have accountability partners, like she has her own business, I have my own. We are both fertility coach, but we are really good friends. So whatever she go through and she develops something, she teach me and I teach her whatever I go. So this way we share things. But some people are really rigid. They don't want to learn because they say there are competitors and there are some competition. I learn a lot of things from competition. Let's say right now we are both podcasters. I'm
Yes.
learning from you and I love it. I love this connection because everybody has their own unique podcast, unique website. Even as author, I have a lot of bestseller authors as a friend. Even if I charge authors to teach them how to write and become bestseller, again, I promote other authors do the same,
Yes. Yes.
because I believe there is a power in competition, or I don't believe in competition, to be honest, but there is a power in the same like-mindedness between people, because you learn from them. And every time, whenever I have some issues, problem, I ask them, they ask me, there are lots of great things that we can do together. This is a good thing about being open, especially about learning, and uh, especially to be open to get help from others, because you can't do everything together.
Yes. And you don't want to do it alone.
Yes,
That's
yes.
that's a big thing. And I love that you said that about non-competition. I have embraced that not even a theory, that belief for so long, for decades. And I think that's actually how it's helped me. When we do embrace that non-competition, I must share with you that even when a client you thought was going to be yours and maybe they chose to go with someone else, I
I
promise you,
don't
it
care.
actually, it's, your heart is soft. It's, it's for the best. There's something in there.
Exactly, I totally agree.
Yeah.
There should be connection between healer, I'm not saying healer,
Yeah.
maybe coach and healer, and the patient. Like myself, I switch 3 times with the acupuncture, 3 times,
Right.
and
Yeah.
the last one I got pregnant. And because my mind was ready, my frequency was right, everything was
Yes.
ready to be there. So that's why everything comes together, and people with different energy will help each other grow.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And you want your clients to be in that frequency, the most prepared.
Exactly. If it's not in your frequency, because from the beginning, even if we talk with the client in the beginning, I have free consultation in the beginning. But I tell them, okay, I can refer you to this doctor or that healer, or no. So because I see the frequency, who can work with who,
Yes.
and the result for me is very, very important. The result is getting pregnant, no matter it's with me or with someone else.
Right. Yes.
Yes,
What
yes,
is that person, that client's end goal? Like what is their desire? Why are they coming to me? Right? Why are they here? And so, and on that, I like to piggyback. Yeah, have faith. Have faith in not just that the potential client will recognize when it is a good match or not, but have faith that your practice, your show, your clients, that your financials will come. And I think that because if we're stressed about it, we do push it away because people feel that. And remember, I said right at the beginning, money comes through people, and you have to believe that it's coming through you. You're a people, so it's coming through
exactly.
you as
I
well.
totally believe on it. I totally,
Yes.
because for me, clients come so easily, and the connection, and it just happened, and every day, almost every day, is filled. I try not to feel every day, because I
Yeah.
need some time to take care of other stuff, book and other business, my family. But as soon as you let it go, and you just have the right frequency, right people come to your life, right people that you can help them, and you can. An amazing thing is that I have a great connector as well, and she's amazing. She actually find a lot of clients for me. They are happy, I'm happy. So you see, that comes with the
Yes.
same frequency. If you let it go, this frequency never lost.
Yes. Oh, and you just mentioned something there I'd want to highlight is ask. Ask somebody. do you know anybody who could benefit from my services? Do you know have anybody who I could help? Do you know somebody who's looking for my blah blah blah, my service? Because if we don't ask, then you don't get
Exactly.
or no. And that's what, what's funny is that I kind of have fun asking. I think, oh my gosh, who can I ask today? But I want to do it the way I want to do it. So if somebody were to say to me, Lisa, you can only ask in email, I would be like, whoa, I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask because I'm a talker. I like to hit audio and send little audio messages to people. And I will send 100 audio messages individually because I want to have that connection with people, where some people like Tomas, he's an incredible writer. He can write an email quickly, by the way, and perfectly, and he likes to send it. And so find out your best way that you like to ask for help, assistance, education, information, referrals, clients.
Exactly. I don't like email too much, to be
Yeah.
honest. I like Facebook Messenger,
Messages.
and I mostly work with Facebook Messenger.
Yes. Emails. You know what's fun with emails? Emails is when you have a confirmation for something and you want to be able to like grab it and stuff.
I have a lot of junk mail every day.
Yes.
So for me, it's so difficult to, like, one of my emails, I have a few service provider. One of them is just junk mail. And for long time, and I don't have time to go through it and go to the trash. Okay, thank you so much, Lisa. I just have your website here. Tell me more about your website, Facebook, what you exactly do, and what you want to share with us.
Okay, so my wrap up, my invitation. First of all, extreme gratitude. Thank you so much for having this lovely time with me and asking great questions, but sharing about you as well. I love that. I love that interaction. This is really fun. What I would love to say with people right now is what my passion is, what I'm very interested in, and that I can't stop doing, is helping people feel comfortable in their lives and how they express themselves. So whether they want to be a guest on a show, or you want to host your own show, or you just want to feel more comfortable speaking and just expressing. So both Tomas and I run something called Podcast Prosperity. Now, prosperity, of course, yes, money, that's all good. It's wonderful. But prosperity is abundance in all areas of your life. So that's relationships and connections and just loving you and confidence. So we have a private group. It's free. It's fun. It's on Facebook. We invite you to come on to there. Just be a part of the group and build connections, start talking to people. And we do lots of little fun things. Like I mentioned earlier, Mic Masters, or we do Fun Fridays. So my big invitation would be, if you'd like to have some help on your, I am so creative. I love being creative. I have so many ideas that just pop out of my brain. And they're from my heart, I'm sure. So be a part of the group. So Podcast Prosperity, it's on Facebook, and it's like a gold little rectangle with a black mic on it. So if you're looking for an icon, be a part of the group. And then from there, or message me, Lisa Berry, at BERRY, strawberry, like a berry. And ask whatever question you would like, wherever you are. I can meet you there, and we'll get you going on how to uplevel your business.
Yeah, this one is there, facebook.com/lisa.berry, but I don't have the prosperity one.
Okay, well, they can just go to, message me or come to Lisa Berry and say, hey, I saw you on Pantea's show. So let's go, the Reinvented Show.
Yeah.
Job Reinvented Show.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I really like your energy, and I actually, that one transferred to me. So I'm 100%. I enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.